My dream as a child was, of course, to play in the Champions League final and score the most important goal like every young kid will dream about. That was my dream. Football was everything. I'm very proud to be in all these beautiful stadiums, and I have to realize a dream came true. When I was 17 years old, 17, 18, I was sent away from school. The day after I thought by myself, oh, that's nice, I can sleep a little bit longer. And then the door of my bedroom was opened by my dad and he said, Nico, what's your plan today? I said, my plan today is to rest a little bit. I was very busy on school the last year, so I will take a couple of days off. He said, no way, you have two options. You have to go study again, or you have to work in the greenhouse. I said to my daddy, okay, I will think about it. He said, no, you can think about it in the greenhouse, what you will do. So, and that was my first step in the agriculture. After a couple of years, I took the company from my daddy. I went to rose production in '90. When he was grower of roses, the people started the growers with using light. It improved the quality of the roses a lot. After a football match, my teammates were complaining about the pitch quality of the Amsterdam arena because they were a fan of Ajax. And I said, guys, listen to me. I'm sure that we are able to make beautiful football pitches also in stadiums like Amsterdam Arena or PSV Stadium. I can let the grass grow all over the world, even in the desert. I'm sure of that. And they were laughing and they said to me, hey Nico, stop with this nonsense. But after that football match, I drove home and I thought by myself, why not? Why should I not do a test with it? And then I came in contact with Cavita, the owners of Cavita, Dick ter Horst and Bart Heemskerk. And they said, well, not a bad idea, let's do some trials. And that was a little bit the start, how we start with doing trials with assimilation light in combination with growing of grass. Frank van Beuzenkom, the commercial director at the moment at STL, joined STL as a student. So we did together the work at STL, organized events, etc. So it was a nice start of the company. As you know, with innovation, there are always problems in the beginning with the first product. We organized an open day. We expected at least 50 persons all over the world. We invited a lot of people from the UK, from the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany. The biggest problem we had before organizing that event was, can we handle all these people? Can we handle that? Now, okay, Bart said to me, let's split it in two parts that we are sure that we can handle. And when 100 people are coming, then we can still handle it. So we organized a press conference, etc. But that was a big disappointment because only one person popped up. There was a visit from Mike Harbridge. He had a consultancy company in the UK, and Mr. Harbridge came to Cavita and he said, we have in the Premier League also huge problem with pitch quality. He said, I like to do a trial with you. I like to convince people in the Premier League to do a trial with your system. And I said to Bart and Dick, United, here I come. Then he called me and said, we can do a trial at Sunderland. It's close to Newcastle. It was a smaller club in the Premier League. So in 2002, we could convince them to do a trial in the penalty box, and it was a huge difference. But after that, it was another year very silent. Newcastle did a trial in the penalty box with a new unit, but no reaction. A couple of shareholders stopped with SDL because the costs were, in their opinion, much too high. But still, especially myself, had hope that one moment we should get the result what we hope to reach. It took us 6 years from '98 when we start with the idea before the real first project started here at PSV Eindhoven. PSV also had big problems with their pitch, and they informed the board of PSV that there could be a solution for the quality problems. Tom Ploesma played a central role in that. He was stadium manager in that time, and he also believed in our system. One day Tom Ploesma contacted me if it was possible that he could visit the company and to see our test at Cavita in Aalsmeer, and to convince maybe Guus Hiddink, the coach, and he was an important coach. So Guus Hiddink contacted me also about it. So, do you have some time for me? I want to see it because we have huge problems and no one can help us. And then he visited Cavita, and we did a presentation, and he said, "Mwah, this is nice, this is 200 square meters of good quality." He said, "Can you also do that on 8,000 square meters?" I said, "Yes, of course." I was a little bit doubting, of course. 8,000 square meters, a little bit different than 200 square meters. So he said, "Okay, if you can guarantee me, I will do my best that you can start at PSV." But 1 year later, nothing. Tom Ploesma said to me, "Nico, there's no money available." And I said to him, if I will make a proposal with no cure, no pay, what's your thoughts about it? He said, "That could be interesting." He left, and also again Dick and Bart and I celebrated. Yes, now we start, but no, again couple of months, no signal at Eindhoven. And then I had another phone call with Tom Ploesma, and he said, "Nico, president of PSV, don't believe in this system." So I said, "Tom, please organize a meeting, then I can try to convince him." He said, "Okay, Nico, I will do my best." And I said, "Tom, Guus Hiddink believe in the system, so it's very important that he's also involved with that meeting." I think that meeting was organized 5 times and 4 times cancelled. And I thought by myself, Guus Hiddink, please help me. If you want a system, now you have to do something. But he didn't ask any question or whatever, only listen. But after half an hour, I was really desperate. And then suddenly Guus Hiddink said, "We have now a very good quality of selection players, very top quality. But every weekend I have to play on this shit pitch. It's more sand than grass. I cannot win these games on this quality. And no one can help us. Now there is a person where I have belief in that he could do something revolutionary." President of PSV said, "Maybe we have to organize a contract that you can start." And that was the moment that Guus Hiddink pushed the SDL system officially, more or less, in the PSV stadium. So I was there, I think, 3-4 times a week. I was here at the PSV stadium, always before the match, to take off the installation from the pitch. After the match, we went down on the pitch again. We put all the installation, the units on the pitch again, because we couldn't lose any hours. So we had to fight for it to make good results. Hiddink also saw that the quality of the pitch was improving during the months. Guus Hiddink and his team was training on the pitch, and I was walking around the pitch, and he saw me. I said to him, what's the quality of the pitch? Are you happy? He said, that's a stupid question. This is brilliant. This is a real revolution. You will have a lot of stadiums in the future. So it was one of the most beautiful moments of SDL. I always expected that it was realized in a much shorter period. But at the end, yeah, we reached our goal to start one project. After PSV, we start on Highbury, the old stadium of Arsenal. Arsenal had a plan to build a new stadium and they want to solve the problem of the pitch quality. That was a main goal for them. And Paul Burgess, a groundsman at Highbury, and Steve Braddock, he was grounds manager. And they also visited PSV, saw the quality of the pitch. They were convinced, what they have seen at PSV, that we could reach the result, what they wanted. Paul Burgess said to me after signing the contract, he said, Nico, Mr. Wenger likes to speak with you. And I said, okay, that's good. And Mr. Wenger told me in that meeting that he didn't believe in the system and that he was the only member of the board who voted against the system. He said, the only thing is what you have to do is not destroying my pitch. Yeah? After that, now, we start in October 2005, the 1st of October 2005, we started at Highbury. And the 3rd of January 2006, so 3 months later, there was a match, Arsenal-Manchester United on Highbury. And then Mr. Wenger knocked me on my shoulder before the match. And he said, Mr. van Vuuren, sorry what I told you. This is unbelievable. And you will have a lot of work in the future here in the Premier League. I've never seen such a top quality pitch in the UK, beginning of January. Fantastic. So I was so happy and I thought by myself, yes, yes, yes. But I had to stay calm and relax. But that was a real victory. Arsenal, you know, the UK, yeah? I was a rose grower and that was my life. And now I was also in the UK, in London, on Highbury. As a football fan, it's fantastic. I was very proud on that, yeah. That was the second important club. And after Arsenal, the clubs, one after the other, came. Of course, we had a couple of milestones. Feyenoord Stadium, because Feyenoord Stadium is my own club. I'm a fan of Feyenoord. Amsterdam Arena was very special because they had to replace the pitch 4 times a year at that moment. And a lot of football players were complaining about the quality over there. And it was also difficult for me to convince the stadium management of the Amsterdam Arena. But we also succeed in that and we still have a very good relation with them. Other projects were very special, of course, is in Germany, the Allianz Arena, Barcelona, and later also Real Madrid for the Spanish market, San Siro Stadium. So that were very important projects in these countries. And of course also we had a beautiful milestone in October where we had a new innovative product with LED lights in the Stadium of Austin. The Queen of the Netherlands, Queen Maxima, visited Austin, also the Austin Football Stadium over there. And Frank van Beuzenkom, our commercial director, and myself, we could explain how our system works in football stadiums worldwide and especially in Austin. It was really a very big milestone for our company that the Queen of the Netherlands visited this project over there. That was the first step with LED lights in the USA, another big milestone. I realized myself that I'm very dependent on my employees, the people where I work with in SDL. When I have not this top quality people on board in SDL, then I also should not reach this success. Absolutely not. No discussion about it. And in the beginning, I thought it was only 4 or 5 stadiums maximum which should go for the STL system. And yeah, now we are already at 500 projects worldwide. It's incredible. To reach the 1,000 customers is nice, but much more important for us that we deliver top quality products, and that relationship with our customers, that must be on number 1, always. That's more important than growing the company.